But there is some huge games in the Premier League.
Massive.
And a huge one which is happening on Monday night. You'll be taking calls on that, obviously, after the game. But this is a belter. Man United v Liverpool. It doesn't get much bigger than this for both clubs right now because Liverpool have got off to a bad start. Man United have got off to a shocking start.
Yes.
How big is this game from?
Well, enormous. It's enormous because whatever the scoreline, whatever the result, there's a story. And you don't often get those type of scenarios at this stage of the season, especially with the two biggest clubs in the country, two of the biggest clubs in the world. So, the situation is as follows. Pin back your luggles, gang. You'll learn something here, right?
Cool.
Okay?
We're ready.
It's not breaking news. If Liverpool lose this, Man United go above them. Think of that for a second. The abuse that Ten Hag has had to put up with, right? And the media scrutiny. Can you imagine 3 games in? If Klopp is...
talkSPORT breaking news.
If Klopp is a point behind Ten Hag after 3 games, right?
If Man United win this game, they've got literally more chance of winning the Premier League than Liverpool.
There you go, right? There's the breaking news, right? There's the breaking news, Dan.
talkSPORT breaking news.
They're in a better position
They're in
after 3 games than Liverpool.
Think about that just for a second, right? That's quite incredible. If it's a draw... Oh, my God. I mean, Man United fans will take a draw now. That's not a bad result for them. If it's a draw, Liverpool, 3 points out of a possible 9.
talkSPORT breaking news.
They could be 7 points behind Man City.
talkSPORT breaking news.
Already?
Is it the title's over?
talkSPORT
Well,
breaking
I don't know if it's
news.
over, but there's another
7
massive story.
points.
And the other scenario, get the stab ready. If Liverpool beat Man United... They could be bottom of the table after 3 games.
talkSPORT breaking news.
You would have thought. I mean, West Ham concede low goals and they get beat, but...
talkSPORT breaking news.
Whatever the result, there is a story, and it's a big story. Whatever the result, it's a big
whopper.
story.
Who is this bigger for? In
mate.
my opinion, it's bigger for Liverpool.
No, I disagree.
No, Liverpool have to win this game.
Well, so do... Sorry, have you seen what United are?
I know, but Man United are shocking and everyone knows it. And they're on
Yes, I know.
It's not a big deal if they finish, 7th or 6th.
Of course it is. Of course it
Man
is.
United, I feel like it's going that way. They're not expected to win this game. Liverpool have to win this game. It's a must win.
But is it not? I can't separate the two. If Man United get
What do
beat,
you mean you can't separate
I
the two?
I don't know. I can't. Right now, I can see an argument for both. I think this is equally as big. It's enormous. And it's the biggest game in English football. It is, historically, the biggest game in English football. Liverpool, Man United, Liverpool. And we've got it live on talkSPORT. Honestly, mate, if Man United lose it, massive story. 3 games in, 0 points. Ten Hag under the... And if Klopp loses it, imagine that. 2 points after... Who would have thunk that?
Yeah. Well, how do you actually see the game going? Because you actually think Man United are going to get something from it. I don't know what you're thinking.
Just based on the game... Just based on United being at home, based on watching Liverpool have not been...
Have you seen United at home? Have you seen them at home?
Yes, I have. Have you
seen the last 3 results against Liverpool?
Yes, I have.
They haven't scored a goal.
No, they haven't. No, they've been wretched. But Man United have not... Liverpool have not been ripping up trees. They've not been brilliant. And Nunez missing... That's another little mini factor in the game,
Thiago's still injured.
There's a few things. They're not at full strength, Liverpool. I'm going to go for a point each here. I think that's how it will probably end up. So, that's Liverpool can ill afford to drop any more points. You would have thought. And Jamie Carragher said the other day, a draw's a defeat. I know exactly what he means. It feels like a defeat because how good City are going to be.
It's not good enough. It ain't good enough. I mean, Liverpool need to get going because otherwise they're going to be out of it already. They really are going to be out of it.
Well,
because Man City, and I cannot see. Normally, Man City for me are the team that starts slow.
Yes, they do. You're right.
Historically, that's what they do. Normally, they've got off to a decent start. They look solid. They look like they're the real deal this season. Haaland's going to bang in goals. They're organised. They look like right. Liverpool, I can't see it at the minute. Can't see it.
No, I've at the beginning of the season, I did fancy Liverpool. I just. Well, I'm looking at it now. If they lose this and City win 9 points after 3 games, that is a big gap. That's a huge gap at any point of the season, let alone after. But of course, Liverpool can catch up. Of course, they can. But they can't afford to lose it, mate. They can't afford to drop points.
Absolutely can't. Well, let's go to Spence, who's a Man United fan. Spence, good evening.
Hello, fellas. How are you?
Right,
you sound like a typical Man United fan from London.
Jamie, we've been here before, mate. Time to go over it now.
Go on, what do you want to say?
Well, basically, obviously, I hope Man United win, and we haven't scored a goal yet, and we've been terrible.
You haven't scored a goal yet this season, and you haven't scored a goal against Liverpool in the last 3 games.
Well, all I've got to say is Arsenal finished 5th when they could have finished 4th and should have finished 4th, so I haven't lost hope. And if we do beat Liverpool, we will be above Liverpool, and they'll only have 2 points after 3 games, and then what's everyone going to say about Klopp? You know? Hopefully we win, but it's going to be a draw. Jay's right.
Spence, what do you make of Manchester United, though, just at the minute? Look, there's going to be protests on Monday as well at the ground. It's going to be a bit of a toxic atmosphere. It's just not a good place to be playing your football at the minute, is it?
Well, to be fair, I'm losing faith with the fact they've got no sporting director, no proper man who's a football man in charge making football decisions. No one knows who's running the club and doing what. The Glazers just come and take money when they didn't even get the money in the club. That's what all the beef's about, and rightly so. Hopefully Jim Ratcliffe gets involved and we move away from all this, because it's been toxic for 10 years. It was toxic before, when Ferguson was, even before he left, so it's not a new thing.
No.
Man United haven't been run well for the last 10 years, since David Gill left, basically.
I mean, look, the biggest question on everyone's lips, I suppose, as a Man United fan, is how are you going to do goal of the month? I think
that's outrageous.
I just wonder. McAllister. What you should do, you should go and sign McAllister from Brighton before the transfer window shuts, and then you can give him the own goal he scored for you.
Yeah, we could. Or if we remembered the fantasy season, whatever it was called, and I said Harry Maguire won the Ballon d'Or and England won the World Cup, Harry Maguire's going to bang one in from the edge of his box.
Yeah. Oh. Which goal?
Yeah,
bangs it past the Haya, bends it in top corner.
On that though, personally, I think that United they shouldn't be playing with Maguire, Shaw, Fred, McTominay. I think even people there, Bruno should be took out of the team. That's the spine of the team that's been playing badly for 3 years. Take them out, get new people in. That's what they need to do. It's not rocket science, lads. It's football.
So just quickly, sorry, who's it bigger for, Spence, United or Liverpool?
Oh, easily United, easily. If Liverpool trounced us and we're bottom of the league and they do us and we ain't scored a goal, mate, can you imagine? He's going to be his head's going to be on a chopping block after 3 games, the poor fella.
Poor fella. Spencer, brilliant call. Keep them coming in. Have your say.